So if you clicked on this video, you want to hear about Nanowrimo 2021, and it was very hard for me. I didn't even do Nanowrimo how you're meant to do Nanowrimo. I hadn't written a word in about 4 months. I didn't work on my manuscript for a very long time, and I decided that I needed to get back into writing, and everyone was talking about Nanowrimo on the internet, so I thought I'm gonna join in, kind of. So the video you're gonna watch is me vlogging. I try and do it most days, but I missed a couple, about what happened and me trying to get back into writing. So there's some good bits, there's some bad bits. There's a lot of bad bits of me feeling sad about stuff, but I am glad that I made the video, and I hope that if people are struggling as well, you can see encouragement in it. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now and let you watch it.
Also, another little interruption before we start. I basically lost the first 5 days of footage, but it was just me reading over my manuscript and discussing things I wanted to change. So I'm a genius, and let's start on day 6. Thanks.
So today is the 6th of November. It is 10 to 4 pretty much. So I'm just working currently now on my chapters because I had a couple that I hadn't worked out properly, and so now I'm just going through and working out all the details before I start writing them, because I kind of just did a very brief idea of what I was going to do and then I hadn't done any more. So a brief look at what I'm doing is the summary, who's in the chapter, what's the point of the scene, what does it set up, important character moments, what promises are being made, what progress has been made towards them, and key information. If you want to make a video why I use Notion as my Bible, I might have already made it. If I have, I'll link it down there. It's really good for what I need and what I want to do. It works well. Because I read through everything, that's what I did in the first couple of days of the month, and I just found that the way I work is like chronologically, so I go to the top and then I work all the way down. Because I kept doing that though, it was like my first couple of chapters were really good, like maybe up to chapter 12. I have like 42. And then they were all really, like after that it got really weak. So I read through, I did some notes on here about what I needed to do, and I've labelled them all. So what I did is the ones that I need to write, I've put a little star by. I don't know if you can see that little star. So I've got about 11 or so to do. So I thought I'm going to start writing them before I go back to the beginning and do it all over again. I'm working out chapters, getting all the details right, and then I'm gonna start writing them out, because I think my problem is that I just go into stuff too quick and like, that's it, boom, write it down, and then it's like I don't really know what's going to happen in the scene, so it seems pointless to do. I've worked out all of the character that was really troubling me. I'm just going to add all them details in. Yeah. Let's do it. Well, I'm not really writing a new novel, I'm just working on my normal novel, but I feel like I needed this time to just focus, so now I'm going to go back to it. Yay. It is a couple of hours later. Pardon the glasses, my eyes were hurting. It is 6 o'clock and I'm gonna go have a break because I've been working on it now for a couple hours, and I'm not like writing loads because I'm just working out plot details, but I don't know if anyone else gets like this when you're just doing plot detail after plot detail. It's like your brain is fried and you don't know how words work anymore and what people are doing, and yeah. So, did you hear that? That's my stomach. I'm gonna go get food. Maybe pizza. It is a Saturday night, so maybe pizza. I'll see. So today is the 7th of November. I'm just doing some more plot plan stuff. I've got about 16 left to do, so I'm gonna go do them. It's about 11 o'clock. So, and I'm going out later. I don't think I'll get them all done today, but I want to get at least like 10 of them done, and then I've got a day off tomorrow so I can finish them by tomorrow is the goal, and then I can start drafting those chapters, because I feel like I just kept writing without any idea of what I was writing and it was just getting to be nonsense. So I'm going to make plans, and then I'm hoping by Tuesday I can actually start writing properly. Fingers crossed. So today is the 8th of November. It is about 3 o'clock and I said yesterday I was going to get all the plot plans done, or they'd all be done by today, and it's really just not happened at all. I've got a couple done. Yeah, it's not a lot, but I thought I've finished the character that was really annoying me that I couldn't work out, so that was, we'll call her Z. So I finished Z's plot plans, done her stuff, and I think that I should write her chapters, and then as I get to the chapters that need those plot plans, I do them before I do the chapter. So it's like it helps me work out what I'm trying to do for each chapter. I just think it's going to be the best way for me to do that. So I'm going to start on her chapters and write them. I haven't written like anything story-wise on this for like 4 months, 3 months, and I'm a little bit hesitant because of how bad I know it's going to be, but you have to write something in order to have something to change, so yeah, I'm gonna do it. I've kind of like worked out the steps I want to take in the chapter, so now I'm just gonna like fill out the gaps, but wish me luck. I've been on it for a couple hours already, but I haven't written anything yet, and I'm gonna write it now, so fingers crossed, good luck to me. Stress. It is 9 o'clock and I thought I would update people. Pardon me, I've got like no face on and I'm in my pajamas. Today was not good. Today did not go well. I managed to write about, it says like 260, but I already had words on the page because I'd written bullet points for what I wanted to write and for what I wanted the scene to be. I think the problem is that I haven't written like that for well, like 3-4 months, and to go straight into trying to write something, I found it incredibly difficult. I used to be able to write like 2,000 words in a sitting, and I was really struggling to get those 100 out. But what I want to take from this is that I have made a start. I have begun to write again. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Now I have quite a busy day tomorrow with work and stuff, so I don't know how much I'll get done, but I will definitely sit down and try again. I think that's what I'm taking from this, because it's been so long since I've actually done anything on this project properly that it just feels like too much to just expect me to be able to sit down again after 4 months of not writing anything, to then dive back in and write something. And the writing was terrible, obviously. And I was really tempted not to share this and just be like, oh, it went fine, it was really well, I wrote loads of words, but I thought I'd just be lying to you and to myself. So I'm just being honest that I got 100 words probably done, and then I did some work on the channel that needed doing instead because I could focus on that. I'm trying to be positive. I've done the character plans for the chapters because my story is broken into like, I think it's like 5 different perspectives. So the one that's I was really struggling with, I have done her chapters. So I know now what she's doing, and that was one of my major problems with the stories. I didn't know how her story ended, but I do now, and I think that it works. I like what I've done with it. I just need to write it now, but now I have more of a clear and like proper idea of what I'm gonna do. I'll keep you updated. Hopefully it goes better than the shambles that was today, but we'll try again tomorrow. So, it is the 9th today. I have just finished work. It is about 5:30. Been up since like 5:30 again, so that's fun. And now I'm going to start writing, see what I can get done before tea. I'm hoping I can do better than yesterday, because yesterday was a shambles. What we have is 261. There's a date. So we'll see how it goes. Good luck to me. I've just sat and written for 1 hour. That's all the time I've got today. And I've managed to do a not massive amount. I'm not sitting here saying it's a massive amount, but I think it's an improvement from yesterday's 100 words. We now have 1,018, which is better. A lot better than yesterday. I've got like a million and one things to get ready for tomorrow, so I can't really spend much more time on this. I need to eat and shower and do everything else, so I'm gonna leave it for today. But I think that was better. I think I was more focused. I set a timer so I could only work for an hour, and I think when you right, you've got an hour to do it, get it done. If you have like an end date, I think it's better for me anyway, personally, so I think it's better. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. I'll try again. See ya. It is the 10th and it is 4:30. I didn't add any more words last night, so we're there. We're on 1018. I'm gonna write for an hour again. I think I should be able to get this chapter done. Definitely. And then this is the thing, like this month with Nanowrimo, I'm not gonna try and like get a certain amount of words. I'm just gonna try and aim for writing every day again, because I think if I start going like I want to write 5,000 words, I want to write, I think I'm just gonna set myself up to fail, so I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna go for it now and see how it goes. I feel a lot happier about Zed. Like I said yesterday, I had this character called Zed who I was having massive issues with, and I feel a lot better about the character work that I've done with her. So it's just a case of like getting it all out of my head and onto the page and seeing where it moves to. Exciting times. I'll update you with how far I get. I'll set a timer for an hour and see how it goes. Okay. Bye. 1 hour. Let's do it. Right, the hour mark is over and I finished that chapter like I wanted to. That many words. Yeah, I think that writing session went well. I'm glad I've got that chapter done. Later on I'm just going to plan out her next chapter and then I'm going to start writing that tomorrow, I think, because I'm starting work later so I can write in the morning, which is always my better time for writing. I'm terrible at writing at night. So I will see you in the morning when I'm awake and alive. Ace. Do this. Next chapter. Come on. Let's go. Right, today is the 11th of November. I have till about 10:30. I have to finish writing. It is 9:13 now. So I'm going to spend the next hour and a half or so writing and see how it goes. I've got to start a new chapter today. I'm going on chapter 17 today, so I hope to get that done in the next hour and a half. I have to stop for half an hour because a friend called me and they were like, I need to speak to you. So I didn't write for so I maybe wrote for an hour. Not the best way I could have done, but I got about 870 done. So it could have been better. It probably should have been better, but it's still a decent amount. I probably wrote for an hour in the end, not an hour and a half like I wanted to. It's funny as well because the scene I'm working on now is the world I've created is like super technical, but also like magic was in the history of the world. I'm trying to suggest the magic that was there in the world before all the technology came about, so it's sort of like I'm trying to find a balance. I don't know why I'm doing this. Find a balance between the magic side of the world and the super technically advanced side of the world, and to make it work in a way that a reader's gonna like. And I don't know if I'm doing it well, but I'm just sort of trying to get these scenes out of my head so I can fix them, because I'm a massive underwriter. Like, I know I'm really bad for underwriting, so this feels like a way that I can write it and then go over it, because that's the only way I'm gonna get any words out of this thing. It's just going over it and going over it and going over it. I probably won't have any more time today because I don't finish work till about 9. I start again tomorrow at 7, so I'm gonna say I will probably not write tonight when I get back, but I've got 870, so an attempt has been made. I'm tempted, and what I might do is put it on a Google Docs, and then if on my break and stuff I could probably type some more. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on my Google Docs and then work on it later, so I don't have to have all my computer with me. So that's it for now. My arm hurts, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna eat some food. Exciting times. Yay! Oh, right, I'll see you tomorrow probably. That's more likely. When I'm going to see you again will be tomorrow. November is amazing, I love it. Right, it is 5 o'clock, it is the 12th. Just got back, so I'm going to start now, see what I can get done. I don't know how long I've got. I'm going to hopefully get an hour in, fingers crossed it goes well. I have fun Friday nights. I'm gonna go put my pajamas on and I'm gonna go write something. Rock and roll. That's me. Right, it is the 13th. I have a hot drink. I have just come back from work. Okay, so I was on Scrivener and I was just finding when I was typing, every time I like spelt something mildly wrong, it would just not correct and it was just kind of annoying me. So I thought I'm going to go over to Word and then put it into Scrivener when I'm editing, because Scrivener's good for editing it, because I can break it down, I can chop it up, I can do all stuff. But when I'm just writing it, when I'm just writing it, I can, if I just spell something wrong with like a little letters out of place, it'll autocorrect, so it just saves me more time later on. I've got, hello, believe in the dream? Yes, so I've got about 1,166, about exactly 1,166. I don't know why I said about words, and yeah. I'm gonna finish this chapter. I'm pretty much there with it now. It's taken like an interesting turn. I'm writing about like herbalism at the minute, which is something I kind of knew I wanted to do, but not as in depth as it has gone. So, good times. I might update you later, but I say this and I never do, so we will see. I'll finish this one and then I definitely want to start the next chapter, and that'll be chapter... So I've done 15, 17, and I'll be on 28. Wish me good luck. So today is the 14th. It is about, well, nearly 12:30. Chapter I'm on now, I've got about 420 words in. Nice. And yeah, so excuse the room. The room is an actual mess because I've stripped the bed and I need to do all that jazz. Done chapter 17, the rough first draft of it. I'm on chapter 22 now. I'm hoping to get that done, and then I want to plan out chapter 28 by today as well. I worked on the channel. I worked on a couple of things for the channel this morning, so that's sorted. Yeah, I've got the day off today, so I thought I kind of want to get on top of stuff because I know it's harder for me to work in the week. Spend a couple hours on things. Yeah, we're getting through November. Slowly but goddamn surely. So the blue line on these numbers means that I have plotted out the scene, and the black line through it means I've written the scene. So if I've got a visual reminder of the ones that I need to do, they're right in front of me. I forgot about chapter 22 originally though, so you did find a place. Yep, that's where we're at. Let's see how today goes. I feel like I've sat here forever and a day and I've only got 922 words done. The chapter is finished now, so that's good, and I'm going to have a break, sort my life out, and then write the ideas for chapter 28 down. My chapters when I first write them are never very long. I'm an underwriter, so I've got to like get it out and then I can fix it. But they're always terrible, they're always super short. I just need to like work through the steps of the scene and then I can actually like make it sound good. I say, trying to convince myself that it sounds good. Okay, bye. It is the 16th, and to be honest, I wasn't going to make this video, and I'm not going to show my face because I've got no makeup on and I feel kind of rough. I've been at work for about 12 and a half hours. I was asked to do overtime and I have written not a lot, and I'm feeling pretty deflated and annoyed at myself that I didn't do more. I think it's hard though because I'm trying to be like kinder to myself. Like I haven't written in a very long time, so all I've managed to do today is 434. Sometimes it's just like, you know, you want to be a writer and you know you want to do all this stuff, but you're sort of annoyed by your own inability to get stuff done. But since before this month I hadn't written a word of my novel for like 3 months, so yeah, and it's pretty late now and I've got to get up for 5:30, so I'm gonna go to sleep and try it again. I start work a little bit later, so what I want to do is get up at 5:30 and then write for an hour and then go to work. Yeah, I will try and do better tomorrow. That's all I can really say. I can't really do much more than that. Let's just do better tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Morning. So I'm back from work now and it is 5 o'clock. I'm gonna start writing something. I hope to get that chapter done by today. That's what I want to do, get that chapter done. I think I've got like, I said yesterday, 400 odd words. I want to get that done and then next one. Let's try it. So it is 10 o'clock pretty much and I'm about to go to sleep because I've got to be up at 5:30 and I have done nothing pretty much again to my story, and I'm hating having to film myself right now. I feel like just incredibly deflated with myself because a few months ago I could write 1,000 words in an hour and now I can barely write like 200. And it's sort of winding me up. Like, my word count at the minute on this chapter is so like 600 or well 700, so it's just, I think my problem at the minute is I'm feeling like there's a lot going on. I've got a lot to do with like work and life stuff's hard at the minute, and I just feel like I'm not giving enough time to the thing that I say is my dream, which I believe is my dream and I want to achieve it, but I get time to sit down and I'm not doing it. And I'm not writing, or I'll write for like 2 minutes and then my brain is completely distracted and I think of something else and I get my phone out and then I'm just mindlessly scrolling through the internet, which is like not helpful. I'm at the halfway mark now and I'm just deflated. But I need to just keep going because I know that when I first started writing, I couldn't get a lot of words done. I just need to make it a habit again. That's my problem, because it's completely not a habit anymore. So trying to like enforce it to be a habit again is tricky. I just wish that I had a job where I worked the same shifts and I could wake up at the same time, and the mornings are better for me. They just are, but I'm getting up at 5:30 to get to work and it's already 10 o'clock now, so I'll fall asleep now. So if I get up at 4 to write, I either can't get up, or if I do get up, I'm falling asleep at the desk. So this is, when we hit January as well, this will be the 3rd year that I've been on this story. And part of me thinks that I should like step away for a bit, write something else. But I feel like I'm getting to a point now that I've worked out Zed's character and I've done all that stuff. I feel like I'm getting there. I feel like I'm close. And I've always hated first drafts because I kind of don't know what I'm doing and I need to fill out the space. But I need to have something written on the page in order to write it. So, but tomorrow's another day and I can try again. I'd be better than yesterday. I'll try to be better than yesterday, but it's not working out. And literally tomorrow, I probably won't be back till, because I've got to go somewhere after work, so like maybe 5, 6, 7 maybe, I don't know. It's my fault though, because I need to dedicate more time, and I'm not. And the time that I do spend on it, I allow other people to take. And I kind of want the distraction because the work is hard, and I kind of don't want to do it because I feel like I've been on it for so long and I want to change, but I feel like I'm close to an end point. And there's times when I read my story and I love it. It's my favourite thing in the world. I absolutely love it. But then there's times I read it and I just hate it. And I think because this character has just been the one that I felt the least connected to and the least understanding of what is going on with her. But I feel like if I could just work it out, if I could just get the words out, it should be good. I like her start, like her first couple of chapters are good, but where I'm at now, the tail end of her story is poorly written. Like, I like the steps, but the details are crap, to be polite to myself. Part of me doesn't want to make this video, but part of me is kind of glad that I'm making it because I feel like there's going to be people out there who relate to this feeling of completely feeling lost with a story. And if it helps somebody to watch me do this and see themselves in it, and you know, it would have been worth making. I'm gonna go take my tired ass to bed. Start again. Bye. Right. You see it? I haven't done a lot at all. I literally have just finished everything I needed to do about half an hour ago. And I just finished it down and I've written for like half an hour, but it was like 20 minutes. And I just finished this scene off, and I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I have neither the strength nor the mental capacity to do another chapter. So maybe I've written 200 words, but I just wanted to write something today. I have done a little bit. Chapter's mostly sorted now. It's nearly, it's about 50 words off 1,000, but I don't really get my words in my stories until it is done and I've got another chapter. But I've got a night out tomorrow, a night out on Saturday, and then yeah. So I don't know how much writing's gonna get done for the next 2 days. I don't think a lot. I was tempted to cancel both of these events, but I thought I can't. I've made promises to go, but it's not going well. I'm glad though I've got something down and that the chapters are at least like very basic skeletons of scripts. I'd be super interested for people to tell me how they write. Can they write like a chapter and get all the details in, whereas I'm like, I just need to like work out what's going on and then I can make the language fluffy and nice. But first I'm like, honey, I don't know, I just gotta work out who's doing what and what makes sense and then fix it all after. Yeah, the joys of being an underwriter. I cannot even attempt prose in the first draft. So that's done. I've got 30, these are chapters now, 30, 33, 35 and 40 left in this character's point of view. And then I've got quite a few more that need plotting and doing, but those other characters I feel so much more connected with and understand their reasonings for doing stuff so much better, whereas hers I've always struggled with. So yeah, it's done though now, and I will maybe see you tomorrow, but I'm going to say probably the next time I see you will be Sunday, and I'm going to be a little bit hungover, potentially. Oh god. Fingers crossed though. Hello, I kind of disappeared for a few days, which I do apologise for. I was out with all my friends, partying and drinking and doing all that fun stuff, and then yesterday, which was, well, so Monday I did some writing, Tuesday I did some writing, and I just didn't vlog anything because I wasn't in the mental space to do so. I was like, I just want to get my words up, and so at the minute we're looking at, so the blue line through them means I've done the plot plan, the black line through means I've written the first draft. And now if you can see on 30 there's a red circle around it because I think that I don't need the chapter. I think it's too much for what I'm doing and it isn't relevant, and I'm just adding words and trying to add a chapter in where I can just fit it into a different scene. So that's a revelation I've come to. I about 424 words into my final chapter of Zed's character, which is fun, something I didn't think was going to happen for a while, so I'm literally going to do a couple more 100 words and her chapters are done, finished. And then I literally have the ones to do next, a 19, 26, 31, 32, 34, 37, 38, 42, but these are all from different character perspectives. It was just this character where I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with her, she's too stressful. But I've kind of finished her stuff now, which is very exciting. And I'm gonna do another writing sprint, get that out, and she is done. And we can move on to the other stuff. My hopes are in Nanowrimo to get her stuff done at least, and I've done her stuff now, which I feel is, so I can work on the other chapters and get that stuff in, and then once I've done all first drafts for those chapters, I think I'll go and just go over them again and again, just get the thingy right, and then do a full go over all the chapters. Yeah, sorry I disappeared for so long. I think I needed 2 days off, a little break, because I've been working a lot, and then I'm back now. And I will tell you how tomorrow goes, because I'm going to go work later on. And I won't be back till very late, so I doubt I'll write after that. So I'm going to try and write some more now. Go to work, and we'll see what day is it today? Wednesday? We'll see what Tuesday brings. Tuesday? We'll see what Thursday brings. God. So yeah, I'm gonna write now. I think that'll be it though for today. I don't know how much more I'll get done. And then on Thursday, I will be back. Like Arnie, I will be back. So see you later. Bye. Hello. I don't know how many days it's been since I last vlogged, but I feel like it's been quite a few. I was gonna look, but I thought I'm in the middle of writing now and I haven't updated you, so here we go. I am on a different character now, one that I feel a little bit more comfortable with, and we are on about, if you can see, 672 words, and I've still got quite a few points left that I want to discuss. It's the 27th, 4:20. Yeah, so I'm more comfortable with this character. I have quite a few more points that I want to discuss in this chapter because I know what I'm doing with them better. So I feel like this I could easily make 1,000 words, maybe even 2, straight off the bat. I think with Zed's character, who I was on before, I'm kind of struggling with her. I feel like I know her the least, and I find it hard to write her chapters because I'm still trying to work everybody out. But with what will I call him? Coded name. Red. We'll call him Red. What I do with Red is pretty... I know his story. His was one of the first ones that occurred to me when I was writing this, when I about 2 years ago. His was the clearest and I feel chill with him. I'm progressing through my board of to-dos pretty well. Yeah. So I'm going to cross it because I'm on chapter 19 now. So once I've written this draft out, I will cross out 19. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left to do. I'm not going to get this one obviously by the end of Nanowrimo, but I kind of don't mind that. I'm just glad that I'm back writing consistently. Is it a lot? No. Is it quality writing? Probably not. But it's about the consistency for me at the minute, and I'm glad I've got that back. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue before I distract myself too much talking to nobody but me. See you probably tomorrow unless I update you later. Bye. Hello, so today is the 28th of the 11th, 21. I'm just using study with me videos at the minute to help me write. And to be honest, I think they've been doing pretty well. I've been at it for so I've done 1.5 20-minute sessions and I'm at now 1,333 with a few more little bits that I want to write as I'm going. It is currently snowing as well and it looks very pretty. See if I can get some footage and show you. But yeah, I feel like these study with me videos are really helpful. That's the channel I'm watching. I don't know. I've never used them before, but I really, really like them. Maybe I've unlocked something in me. It's like, I like this way. There's a method, I forget what the method's called, but I think they're helpful for me as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this chapter hopefully today. I do feel like I'm gonna get up to the 2,000 word mark with it. Now, I know that I haven't written 1,000 words a day, I haven't done this, I haven't done that, but for me, NaNoWrimo this month was about getting back to writing. I hadn't done it for months and this feels like a win to me. This feels like a massive win that I've been able to sit and write that much on a scene after so much time away. So even though it's not the ideal scenario where I've done all this incredible work, I've written it, I've finished the novel, I just think realistically with how I've been feeling about writing, I am proud of the things I've done. Pride. I've got how many days left? How many days in November now? Is it 30? I say now like it's never been. They've always been different every time. There's 30 days in November. Who knew? There's a rhyme. I don't know it. 2 more days. I'm hoping to finish chapter 24. Hopefully chapter 26 as well, first draft. And then just carry on doing writing stuff. That'd be the most exciting thing to do, and hopefully I'll update you when I finish this chapter. I'm off today, so it's not as intense as like, I've got half an hour to write. I've got a few hours, so it is better. Okay, thank you for turning up for this and sitting through the ramblings. But we've got 2 more days, and let's see what I can get done in 2 days. The snow is still, well, I was going to say pouring it down, but that doesn't make sense for snow. The snow is still happening. I believe I will not be leaving the house tomorrow either, which is good in a way. It means I can get more writing done, but I have finished chapter 19 now. It is done. First draft, obviously, and we are at 2,353. It is nearly 4 o'clock. I'm probably gonna have a break for a bit, you know, speak to people, do stuff like that. Oh, we can do the line. We can do that line. And then maybe later I might do something else. But not writing because I feel like I need to edit videos for a bit and I can do that later in the day. Okay, let's do it. 19. I'm trying to do it with one hand. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So, first draft of chapter 19 is done and we'll move on to chapter 24, I believe, tomorrow. I don't think I want to do any more writing today because I feel like anything else I write, it's just gonna be hot garbage. So I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, if I'm not completely snowed in. Hello, it is the 30th today. It is also, nearly 5 o'clock. And I did chapter 26 as well. That's something I was really proud of today, that I managed to finish those chapters. I'm gonna do a proper outro. I'm gonna write down my thoughts and do something a bit more put together, but at the minute I'm feeling pretty proud of what I've achieved this month. it's way more than I thought it was going to be. Oh, let's move everything over to my done section of November. Chapter 26, can't go over to done. Everything I wanted to achieve this month has been done, and I kind of wanted to do more. I kind of added more to this as I went on this month, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I achieved a lot, I did a lot. I'm now going to do some video editing. Probably this video that you're watching now, I will be editing it. I don't know what else to say. I'll do something tomorrow, it's just a bit better and more put together, but yeah, I'm just going to plan for December. Hopefully people liked this video and it helped people who feel like they can't get back into writing. It can be done. It's just hard work, but it can be done. So thank you for watching. If you have watched this far, how? But it means a lot that you've sat through it and you've listened to me ramble and be sad for like a month. So thank you. So you made it to the end. I want to say thank you initially for watching it. I know it's a lot of rambling, it's a lot of me talking nonsense, but it means a lot that you've sat through it and watched all the way. The reason I wanted to make the video initially was because if people were struggling, if people were in that position I was in where I couldn't write anything, I found the whole process super overwhelming. To see somebody else kind of failing too and overcoming, I personally like to see that. I like to see people try, fail, and then come back again, because it makes me feel like I'm not the only one that fails at stuff. So I hope the video helped. I hoped that if it's encouraged you to start writing again, please let me know. Please discuss in the comments, stuff like that. I love to hear about people who get back into writing. So thank you again for watching. Bye.